I got us sitting back pretty fine. Hey, it's Trusty Pines. So they are just getting started. We're just coming in. They got us sitting so far back today. I'm gonna end up setting my camera down. So yeah, let me just kind of case the room. I saw Robert Hunt. I spoke. He barely spoke. He got on earphones. So some of the people, Dan, Lee, Robert, pardon me, Mr. Robert. There's no media here. So hey everyone, thanks for joining. I hope the sound is better today. That's my goal. That's my hope. Can everybody hear me on YouTube and Facebook? Usual people. There's Emmanuel. I saw him Sunday at the Thornton Township picnic, annual picnic. It was actually nice. Or was it Saturday? No, yeah, it was Sunday. He was doing a lot of recording. I asked him, I said, are we going to be able to see these? He said, yeah. He was proud to say it, too. He's literally said it with his chest. He was like, it's going to be on the Thornton Township website. So I'm kind of anxious to see that. So you guys, I'm on live on Facebook and YouTube. Hold on, I'm going to set my camera down. I want a steady stream, so give me 1 second. I do have a tripod. Hold on. It's probably not the best to see. Let me try to zoom in. Look at Keith Price. There's Keith Price. Yeah, there's Keith Price. I'm gonna go speak to Keith Price. I'm gonna see if he's gonna give me a hug or what he gonna say. So let me set my camera down, y'all. Hold on. I'm multitasking. Give me 1 second. I wonder if Keith is going to speak at public comment. Where'd he go? Oh, there we go. Everybody's here. All the usual suspects. Hold on, I gotta pick this up because I gotta show y'all who's here. Go back to the other side. That's Keith. All right, y'all, that was kind of, you say you're totally disappointed, Dorothy? Well, we're going to see. I mean, I'm still disappointed from the last administration, too. Okay, hold on, y'all, hold on. There we go. The United States.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just saw Nate Fields walk in. I hear Trina Downs. Katrina
The
just
time is 6:05. Clerk Nesbitt, please call the roll.
Trustee Ahmad? Here. Trustee Gonzalez? Here. Trustee Stanley? Here. Trustee Stubbs? Assessor Homer Nelson? Attorney Lazinski? Supervisor Harris?
We've established a quorum at this time, as we customary do. We're going to pass the Bowman for a moment of prayer before we start our get into the meeting.
Shall we pray? Our Father and our God, we thank you today. Thank you for letting us leave for the many have died just last night. And because you let us live, God, we will tell you thank you. Because you did something you didn't have to do. We bless and we praise your name. And so, God, while we're here in this meeting, we ask to give clarity in the name of Jesus, that no one goes away upset, no one goes away mad, but let peace abide even in a hostile situation. In the Master's mighty name of Jesus. God, you be present here. We'll bless you and praise your name evermore. Thank God.
Amen.
At this time, we will start public comments. Each person is allotted 3 minutes. Amir Shakur. Amir Shakur.
Yes, I want to make sure that those minutes aren't wasted.
I'm sorry, are you Amir Shakur?
Today, I identify as Amir Shakur today. People have the right to identify as they like.
Is Amir Shakur in the room? Okay, so we're going to go
And
to
so-
the next person. The next person is Ramona Baldwin.
Excuse me?
You're not Amir Shakur.
How do you know that?
Because I know from Facebook.
From Facebook. At least we know for the record they watch social media.
We do.
Are you going to give that $143,000?
Baldwin, are you in the room?
Is Napoleon,
Please
you
step
going
forward
to
to
get that
the speaker, please, for public
$143,000
comment.
back?
Thank you, Ramona.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
you wanted to know Napoleon was
Thank you,
going to get
Ramona.
$143,000.
You have 3 minutes, Ramona.
Good evening, Supervisor Harris, trustees, and residents. For the record, I am a resident of Thornton Township and Harvey. Also, I am a member of Thornton Township Citizens for Action Committee. I want to inform
Ignorant.
Supervisor Harris, trustees, and residents of Thornton Township, Harvey residents' rights are being violated by Jedediah Brown and INA members. Jedediah Brown is a provocateur. He is someone who intentionally provokes and incites others, often to anger or conflict. He is a person who stirs up trouble. The residents of Harvey no longer want Jedediah Brown, INA members in our community. We want Jedediah Brown and INA members banned from Harvey meetings because he is a threat and a danger to the public. Jedediah Brown and INA members have beaten a business owner and trespassed repeatedly on his property, and also Jedediah Brown and INA members did a mob action July the 14th, 2025 to Amir Shakur and his daughter, beating them and assaulting his daughter. I witnessed this mob action and it was traumatizing. By this violence, I am still in fear. Please stand with us for the township. Thank you.
We now will have Wendy Kelly Coleman.
She's gonna speak some facts. She always speaks facts about the finances.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just want to circle back regarding the comments I made before regarding the food pantry. still looking to get a status of the budget. The budget for the food pantry remains excessive, to put it kindly. As I mentioned at the last meeting, the $4.4 million budget for this fiscal year does not support delivery of 50,000 meals. At these numbers, it costs about $87 to deliver approximately $25 box of food. Based on the math, the food pantry, which is open only 1 day per week, with week-long meal deliveries, still does not support these numbers and is blatantly excessive and likely inefficient. There's also been no explanation about the $1.9 million line item in the food pantry budget entitled Other Expenses Food Pantry Donated. This number should be broken out and explained in more detail. There's money in the budget for consultants. I propose that this money be used to hire people to perform a deep dive of the food pantry financials and processes, with the goal being, 1, to identify waste, mismanagement, and opportunities for improvements. 2, to implement these improvements so that they can do things faster, better, and cheaper, essentially doing more with less money. And 3, ultimately realizing the goal of reducing our tax dollars. I'm sure that the savings potential of an audit would greatly outweigh the cost. The one good thing that came out of Tiffany Henry's administration is that we are now watching the store and the cash register. We're smart people who respect the authority and responsibility that come with your positions, but we also must be treated with respect as an informed and intelligent Thornton Township community. I look forward to your updates. Thank you.
Next, we will have Mr. Dan Lee.
Dan Lee from Dalton. Greetings to everyone. Am I the only one getting a flashback here? I just wanted to get a little down in the hospital there earlier today. I would just want to do a comment on the budget meeting. Remember we had one here about a month or so ago, and we had one in Dalton yesterday. And the part I'm unclear on is, okay, yesterday we were allowed to ask questions and so forth. There seemed to be a lot more citizen output. I mean, as far as the budget. I'm just wondering, are we going to get to that point now, or has something happened that I'm not aware of? These are the basic questions I'm asking. Okay. Secondly, I understand there was some food pantry designation of firing an individual that's been somewhat controversial over the last few years. I wonder if that position is going to be dealt with one way or the other, or is going to be commented on at some point, during these proceedings.
Can you speak up, please?
Yes, it was hard to hear.
Loud.
I think it's the microphone. It's hard to hear you.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, there you go.
I just wanted to ask a question about the food pantry, the resolution of firing Mr. Whatever his name was. Will that be something that's going to be discussed, and is that going to affect food pantry operations in any shape, form, or fashion? I'd also like to just say to all folks that are listening, you got to not let these online hostilities spill over into our real lives. Okay? To some degree, you have control over that. So any online bullying going on and all this other stuff going on out there, you can stop that by scrolling and ignoring the people that are doing it. And when it spills over into real life, it's a whole different situation. But you might have to pull back from that online hostility stuff for a while, because all it does is mess your head up. It's waste, in my opinion, anyway. I'm not sure if all 17 villages and towns have had their budget meetings, but I would just like to suggest that all of us that at least in this municipality and in this township, we should be able to have a little more input into the budget process for all of us, not just any one place, not just any one town. I think that would go a long way towards closing the gap between citizen participation and the reality that we have very low voting rates. I think that has to do with some of that. We have to know what's going on financially. Interest, people tend to get suspicious and they get disheartened. I think the more you put into this budget situation, and not just once, in a while, we need to talk about various items that are coming up on a daily basis, not a daily basis, I mean on a monthly basis. Just keep us abreast of what's going on. That would be very helpful. I mean, it's just for everybody. I'm not talking just about the township.
Thank you. Ms. Angela Russell?
Good job, Dan.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Angela Russell, Dalton resident and also employee with Vision Unlimited Cultural and Faith-Based Empowerment Program. I have been speaking to you the last few months about our programs being able to provide free services to the people of Thornton Township and how we were working on a partnership with the Village of Dalton. I'm happy to announce that we have officially gained space at the Village of Dalton at the Payment Center at 14422 King Drive, and we're in the Payment Center next to Village Hall. The classes started August the 12th, and we are also having classes this week. All of the classes and workshops will be going on for 8 weeks. And again, it's at the Village of Dalton, and although it's in Dalton, everyone is invited to participate. And I just want to list with you some of the things that we'll be talking about in these workshops and classes that we're having on a weekly basis. And it also addresses the trauma that people have been talking about over the last few years, and even what's going on social media. So we're doing mental health education 101, addressing mental health concerns, alleviating anxiety and depression, easing the pain of betrayal and how to rebuild, reducing personal and social stressors, the weight we carry, identifying and releasing invisible emotional burdens, trust falls and soul calls, processing betrayal and broken trust, pressure points, understanding the size of stress and anxiety, who told you that, challenging internalized beliefs about self-worth and identity, more than enough, affirming inherent dignity and value beyond productivity, boundaries and bridges, understanding and practicing healthy boundaries. Title, Joy is a Rebellion, cultivating joy as a form of resistance and restoration. These are the workshops we will be offering on a weekly basis, open to everyone 18 and over, various times. So on Tuesdays, every other week, the classes are 2 to 3:30. On Mondays, they are at 10 o'clock, 10 to 12. And Wednesdays, they are 2 to 3 to 5. We're trying to make sure that we capture different times of the day during the week where many people can participate. And again, I understand that everyone has different things going on in their lives. The workshops that we're cultivating are meant to address various things that we're all going through, including things that we get into ourselves that we can make better decisions on. The more informed we are, the more conversations we have about mental health and mental wellness, the better we are equipped to help ourselves and those around us. Thank you. Can I submit these? Okay.
The next speaker, and I apologize in advance, Rabbi Michael Benyosa.
You got it?
My name is Rabbi Michael Benyosa, human rights activist, anti-violence activist in Chicago. I'm here because I need to be here. King David in the scriptures wanted to build a house of prayer for the Lord, for Prophet Nathan supported him. However, when King David did wrong, the same prophet that agreed with him condemned his actions. That is why I'm here to respond to, not later, but early. The people put Tiffany Henry of Dalton as mayor and office. It is sad to see that even months after the shenanigans and abuse of power was evident, nothing has changed. Supervisor Terry Harris, you sponsored legislation to ensure reform was possible. The Thornton Township supervisor could not be paid an outrageous salary paid by taxpayers. However, I learned that your fellow Democrat was able to pass legislation that benefited you. For transparency, are you willing today, Mr. Harris, to reveal the name of that Democrat that sponsored that bill for you to have benefit? Also, we learned that you benefit for personal favors that violates and creates mistrust among your constituents. Your constituents deserve to hear from you, Mr. Harris, not the attorney, not your administration, but what you are going to do differently, that abuse of power will not be happening in this city. Also, why is the trustees who were very vocal when Tiffany Henry was abusing her power are silent right now on this issue? We demand accountability and we demand answers. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Vivian Allen?
Hello, I just have a brief comment.
I'm next, John.
Number one, I believe that you guys need mental health. There's other ways that you can get it as well, not just through Downey. There's other places where you can go that is actually impactful. You can also call 211. They have a lot of services, so if you can't get services within the township, you can call 211, and they do help a lot, especially with rental assistance, if the rental assistance program is budgeted up. I just want to say another thing. When it comes to what people have been talking about, cyberbullying, cyber harassment, we all see it, we all know it, we all know who the perpetrators are. August 26th, I have a court date with Judge Diane Brown. I just want him to know that he's being served right here, openly in the Thornton Township, and you have to respond to why you think that you did not violate that order.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, my name is Amir Shakur. Might be recognized from, you did call my name earlier. I just wanted to see if I can. I don't want to interrupt you. You're going to recall me? Thank you.
Brian, I'm sorry, Alicia Nicole?
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm going to sound like a broken record because, again, I'm going to get on Robert Hunt, who, most of the questions tonight, or not most, but a lot that have to do with the township have been directly related to the budget. We want answers, we want engagement. I'm not understanding why you're so standoffish. We're residents, you're in charge of our finances. We should be able to approach you with the finance question without you ducking and dodging. I mean, I'm not understanding it, and we do have that right as a resident. In that, I want to say something. I went to a Thornton Township event Sunday, one of my first ones under this administration. I just simply never felt comfortable going to any functions under the last administration. I don't care how lucrative they seem. I just never felt comfortable. So I went to one Sunday, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But not only that, it's something I really want to speak to because it kind of speaks to human nature, for me anyway. There was someone there who I've spoken about, I've addressed before during public comment, not in a bad way, literally just as it relates to their role. I saw them there doing their same role, but the difference was they were with their families. I've never seen them with their family because they're at meetings, this is where they do their job. But that was a family event Sunday, so rightfully he had his family there. And his son is a clone. His son looks so much like him. I could not take my eyes off his son. And it just personified him to me. That's the point I'm making. It made him a human being where sometimes it's difficult to separate the two, but I feel like it's healthy and you have to be able to. And that's what that did for me. It was just, I've shared it with two other people prior to this because it was a resignation that I couldn't ignore, the way it resonated with me. And it just put things in you know, another perspective, just in another perspective. And I guess the point I'm making, I invite everyone, especially who's a resident, come out to something. I mean, whatever it is that speaks to you or your interest, check it out. But for one, you get to fellowship in a different way. It's not as formal as these meetings. And I'm telling, mind you, I asked that person, and I'll say this, and people may or may not know who I'm speaking with, but I asked that person a question that I have asked when I've stood up here before, but this time I asked it again as it relates to their job. He answered it, and he said it with his chest. I mean, he was so naturally comfortable, and it was remarkable. You know, you said time? Okay, so it was awesome. Come out, you guys, just to fellowship with each other, if nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you. Brian Sawinski.
Good evening, everybody. The last township meeting I attended, I was appalled but not surprised by the conduct of this board. Residents complained, but all this board presented were excuses. We were essentially told that we didn't know what we were talking about and that we should just stay quiet and trust that the board is spending our tax money wisely without seeing where the money is actually going for ourselves. And if any of you has if you have children or nephews or nieces, you know how that goes, right? When the kids, you say, have you brushed your teeth? Oh, yes, just trust that I did, Mom or Dad, right? You have to verify. So the same goes for, finances as well. So has anything changed since then? Where is the forensic audit of township finances that so many of you demanded under the prior administration? Why is Supervisor Napoleon Harris making more than $200,000 a year just for being supervisor, not including his Senate salary? Why aren't agenda packets posted online before every meeting so residents can read about what is being voted on? Let me suggest a few things that you should vote on tonight before you adjourn this evening. 1, a resolution calling for an immediate hiring freeze and spending freeze on all non-essential services until a forensic audit going back at least 10 years is complete. 2, a resolution requiring board packets and all updated financial documents to be posted online at least 3 business days before every meeting. 3, a resolution requiring the board to use one of many financial software programs that can post public expenses and revenue in real time online to monitor where tax money is going. So there's no guessing about where your money is. 4, a resolution to bring the supervisor's salary back down to below $60,000. 5, a resolution to once again ban public money from being used to put officials' names and images on literature, aka illegal electioneering. Vote on those tonight. Or if you prefer, call a special meeting later this week to vote on them. Even if you vote no, at least we can see whether you want to be real with us or you're still trying to hide the money. Right now, all we hear are excuses, and all we see is that our tax money is going to some high salaries and a lot of expensive events. Meanwhile, residents are working 2 or 3 jobs just to be able to pay their property taxes and not be kicked out of their homes. That must end now. I look forward to seeing your response.
Thank you. Amir Shakur.
Mr. Shakur. Good evening. So what I want to start is I want to be very specific and to the point. The last week of June, outside of the township, a young lady who's sitting here this evening was harassed by a mentally deranged individual, young man who has been harassing, bullying individuals. This person, Vivian Allen, sits right here to the left of me, was harassed. She was mob actioned by this gentleman, Jedediah Brown, and his team, who waited for her, verbally attacked her. She had to call the police. The same individual last fall had a fight right here in this very township. No one should be harassed, threatened when they're trying to politically express their voice of opinion.
No one should be bullied or cyberbullied when they're trying to just dialogue and come into meetings. This is unacceptable. I'm asking that we ban this person from this particular venue from this point going forward. He's not a community player. Animalistic instincts don't work for community. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, Senator Harris, is on July 14th, I was the victim of a mob action by the same individual, 5 people who were being and probably still are being employed by Christopher Clark, the mayor of Harvey. This was during an illegal eviction campaign in the city of Harvey, to where they were throwing folks out of their homes. Not what Harvey police should be doing. We need an investigation by the state of Illinois, Kwame Raoul's office, into the goings on of Harvey, Illinois, and the police, including this gentleman right here, Jedediah Brown, and I need your assistance to get this going. Again, these are illegal actions. We need them stopped, and I would say we need to put an ordinance together right away to keep this ban and ban him from any future meetings. It's pertinent that we do. I appreciate it. I would like to meet with you about it.
Yeah, that's infringing on people's unconstitutional.
Now what?
Wow.
Now what?
Next moment.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
She started it.
Thank you. Everybody's taking it.
Why don't I just call the police and get you involved? Why don't I just do it?
Come on. Can we all show the speaker some respect, please? Thank you.
First of all, I want to say thank you for the chance to speak. Supervisor Harris.
He said they're gonna call the police and get him removed.
I want to thank you on Sunday. Leaving a funeral, I had an opportunity to stop by the event that was going on, and it was a nice event that the township had put on. And everybody was out there having a good time. And then let me realize one thing, that when we stand together, we can get a lot accomplished.
Amen.
A house divided will never stand. And it's only when that we can work together, whether we agree or disagree, with leadership, that we could move this township forward in the right direction without a lot of things that's going on being said. All of this stuff should not be in these types of meetings, cyberbullying and whatever it is else. But I want to thank you for this opportunity, number one. And I want to tell you all, you all doing a wonderful job. And myself as a citizen want to do everything that I can do to make your lives much easier. And we should all do the same thing. We elected these officials for a reason, and we have to allow them time and opportunity to do what they were voted in to do. 6 months ain't gonna take care of what 4 years done.
Amen.
So we just have to let due process do. Give them an opportunity to change this.
Well said.
Move along to item 6, the approval of minutes from the prior meetings. So at this time, I would like to entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the 2025-26 public hearing for the Road and Bridge Fund held on July 22nd, 2025.
Y'all, I'm sorry, these comments are going fast, and I'm trying to watch on 2 phones and pay attention. So I apologize. Thank you guys for watching.
Trustee Gonzalez? Yes. Trustee Ahmad? Trustee Stubbs? Aye. Trustee Stanton?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes. 5 members in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the 2025-26.
Yeah, I forgot to do the shoe game.
And the General Assistance Fund held on July 22nd, 2025. Is there a motion?
After this vote.
Motion by trustee Stanley, seconded by trustee Stubbs. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
All right, y'all, that's what I'm rocking.
Trustee Stubbs? Aye. Trustee Avant? Aye. Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 members voting in the affirmative, the motion carries.
I should have did
At
that
this
before
time,
my
I'd like to
public
make a motion
comment.
to approve the minutes of the special board
Messed
meeting
up.
held on July 22nd, 2025. Is there a motion?
Thank you, Shell.
Motion by trustee Gonzalez, second by trustee Stubbs. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stubbs? Aye. Trustee Avant? Trustee Gonzalez? Yes. Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. 5 members voting in the affirmative, the motion carries.
Baby ain't got
Next
mad,
up, item
y'all.
7, the approval of bills. This
She
time, I'd
almost
like to
came
entertain a motion to
unglued.
approve the bills list for the general fund. Is there a motion?
So dramatic.
Motion to
Thank
approve
you,
the bills
Bella.
list for the general fund by trustee Stubbs, seconded by
least
trustee
favorite.
Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stubbs? Aye. Trustee Gonzalez?
Shell.
Trustee Stanley?
Our least
Trustee
favorite.
Avant? Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 members voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. This time, I would like to entertain a motion to approve the bills list for the general assistance fund. Is there a motion? Motion by trustee Stubbs to approve the bill list of the general assistance fund, seconded by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
I wonder if Trina's still outside.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Can't leave him.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5
He
members
probably
voting in
ain't
the
gone.
affirmative, the
Look
motion
at
carries.
Fo. I ain't
At
even
this time, I
It's
would like
packed
to
in
entertain a
here.
motion to approve the bills list for the road and bridge fund. Is there a motion? Motion by trustee Avant, seconded
Zoom
by
out for a
trustee
second.
Gonzalez for the motion to approve the bills list for the road and bridge fund. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
So Keith Price is here.
Gonzalez?
Robert.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes. With
Curtis.
5 members voting in the affirmative, the
Flo.
motion carries.
Jen.
Item 8, new business. First item up is the approval of membership dues for township officials of Illinois for all elected officials. The total cost is approximately $1,400. And at this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Yeah,
membership dues for the
sure,
township
he's here.
officials of Illinois for all the elected officials of the township. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve the membership dues of the township officials of Illinois for all elected.
Motion by trustee Stanley for the membership dues of township officials, seconded by trustee Stubbs. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Hey,
Supervisor Harris?
Aye.
Brooke, hey,
With 5
Brooke.
members voting in the affirmative,
Thank
the
you.
motion carries. Next is the
For
approval
being
of
here.
membership dues for
All
township
the
officials
mods.
of Illinois associate members. This is for employees such as township administrator, deputy clerk, finance director, and it's approximately $50 a person. So at this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve this item. Motion by trustee Avant, seconded by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs? Trustee Avant? Supervisor
I
Harris?
forgot to get
Aye.
the agenda.
5 members voting in the affirmative, the motion carries.
That's your agenda.
Next is the approval of township events.
Oh,
First
no,
event
it's not.
up
Oh, okay,
is
it's
the Talk
okay.
of the Town, Let's Talk Caregiving, estimated at $1,500.
I forgot
The
to
other
get an
event is
agenda.
the October Harvest Festival with youth services, estimated cost is $3,900. Next is the Harvest Ball for special services, cost about $3,200. At this time, I entertain a motion for the events as presented.
Okay, where are we at?
Second.
Motion by trustee Avant, seconded by trustee Stanley for the approval of township events. Clerk, please take the
Oh,
roll.
proof of minute.
Avant? Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
I'm not.
Trustee Stubbs?
It's blurry. Okay, I'm on the YouTube
5
side.
members voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next is the motion for the training for the approval of the Illinois Property Assessment Institute Central Regional Conference that will be held September 8th through the 12th.
Oh, there it is, right there.
The assessor's office.
They're on
Is there a motion for
8D,
approval of
this
training?
one. Training. Okay. It's so blurry on YouTube. Okay, there you go. Training, that's where they are, right there.
Stay a second.
I'm showing it on
Trustee Stewart makes a
YouTube.
motion, seconded by trustee Gonzalez for the approval of training for the assessor's office. Clerk, please take the roll.
Training, so they're voting on 3D.
Yes.
8D, excuse me.
Aye.
8D.
With 5 members voting in the affirmative, the motion carries for the training.
Wait a minute, did somebody, I don't know what's going on in the chat. Did he just say somebody was jealous?
So next, I'm going to
That's a
have
joke, that's
the clerk
laughable.
make some comments. Clerk Nesby.
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
Okay, let's try again. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. So I just wanted to, first, thank you all for coming out. Yes, I am on Facebook, so I do bring y'all on it before I became clerk. Addicted to it. However, I see the comments, I see, I'm not gonna comment either. I'm not, I'm trying to take it in and try to make changes here, but I want to address points. So when we first got into office, we had a lot of FOIAs left over. So we immediately started digging in to close those out from the previous administration. I am the FOIA officer, meaning that I close out the FOIAs. The FOIAs are submitted through a system or via email. And then the staff, they work to compile information so that we can gather everything. And right now, we're still using the attorneys to review everything because we really haven't had a chance to sit down and go through a training so that we can redact and handle everything on our own. So we probably get about 3 FOIAs a week. That's a lot. And we're still trying to play catch up. So once the information is compiled, we forward it to the attorney for review, and then they send it back. And if everything is together, everything is organized, correct, then I will close it out. Yes, we are behind, and we're trying to work to catch up on it. We're not ignoring you. I don't like being behind. I don't like having things like that against my name, but that's just the truth of the matter. So we mostly the employees are working to field and close your FOIA requests. At this time, we'll turn it over to the attorney to also address the grass cutting bid FOIAs.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put the camera.
So everyone, I'm not on Facebook, so I have no social media presence. With regard to FOIA requests, I want everyone to understand that when you send a FOIA into the township, you would assume that there's a file that would be, for example, landscaping or grass cutting. There is not. So what this has required us to do is to track down documents by searching emails, searching other sources, and going back to our council to get a copy of signed agreements and other documents. One of the things that we are addressing is creating a centralized database for all these documents. None existed when we arrived here. So for example, when someone sends a request, we want all documents related to the RFP, who responded. They were not all in one place. They were in various places and various emails, and so that had to be put together. With regard to other FOIAs that come in, every FOIA is taken seriously. FOIAs require us to provide you documents, not to answer questions. FOIAs are not designed to answer questions. You are entitled to see documents that you requested. So if you ask for emails related to a topic, a search has to be conducted, the emails have to be retrieved, and then provided to you. The cost of right now, just an estimate of cost, I'm not talking attorney time, is probably $3,000 to $5,000 of time, staff time, technology time, responding to each of these FOIAs. So when you start adding up, and when the same person, multiple people ask for the same documents, but there's a different twist on it, you have to simply not provide just what was provided in the past, but conduct a new search. So that's what the township is doing. They take it seriously. Some of the questions that have come up in the past is, what do the lawyers do? Well, the lawyers have clear lanes and avenues of work to be done, so there's no duplication of efforts. But as Reverend Bowman said, over the last 4 years, what type of legal mess do you think was created here? How many lawsuits are pending? How many insurance coverage issues are there? All at your expense. This has to be cleaned up, and the township is doing whatever is possible to address these. The township lawyers don't just work for the supervisor. If the assessor has a phone call or has a question, she calls one of the township lawyers. The highway commissioner or employees, supervisors, or staff have questions, they call the lawyers. That is what our job is. Our loyalty is to the township as a whole, not a certain individual. If a conflict arises, there are rules under the Illinois Rules of Professional Responsibility. Lawyers know how to handle a conflict and address it appropriately to address issues. We represent the township. We do not represent individual residents. So I think that should clarify what the role of the township attorney is here. And this is what the township attorney does in every other township in the state of Illinois. There was a question about forensic audits. They wanted to know if there's a board approved something, never did an RFP. Someone mentioned a 10-year audit. Well, guess what's being done right now? There's a little agency called the Internal Revenue Service and the Federal Bureau of Investigation that are conducting investigations. Has anyone read the last 2 audits for Thornton Township? Anyone read them? Has anyone read the notes in those auditors' reports? These were not qualified audits. In other words, even the auditors signing off refused to give it a clean audit because of a number of problems. And these problems exist because of what went on in the past that is being addressed by law enforcement agencies.
Thank you, Attorney Levinson.
I feel like that's exactly why Robert Hunt needs to
Before I
give
go and finish
some
out my
answers.
supervisor report,
That's
I wanna
why,
say
because of what he just said.
is his
That
11th
he drove my
birthday.
point home.
To what I call him the number one resident of Thornton Township,
Okay.
my man Jason.
Sorry,
To
y'all.
all the events. Hey, stand up, Jason. Everybody give Jason a happy birthday.
That's my boy. That's Jace, y'all.
He's the guy, every time I see him, has a
That's
smile
my
on his
buddy,
face.
yes.
Always has a loving spirit.
Yes.
Man, wish I still had your energy, Jason. Keep up the good work, man. And looking for brighter days ahead for you, Jason. Thank you for coming here tonight. So, as I close out, I want to say Sunday 17 was a Thornton Township cookout. The things that we do here from a township perspective, whether it's rendering services or just enjoying and connecting the 17 communities, none of this will be possible without the board of trustees and their due diligence and work that they do, but more importantly, our employees.
Hold on, y'all.
Please
Yes.
give a round of applause. For
Hold on.
employees.
Yes.
These guys did a remarkable job from start to finish. Everything was spectacular, everything was well organized and done in decency and in order. And to the residents that came out, thank you as well. It's all about fellowshipping and coming together as a community, and I think we did that. We came one step closer to that on Sunday. So thank all parties involved, the residents, the employees, the board of trustees, and everyone who supported the event. This coming Thursday, August 21st from 4 to 7 is bingo here at the township, and as well as the Taste of Thornton Township. So it's going to be held on September 6th at South Suburban College. There's going to be more details coming forth with more information about that, about how vendors can sign up and how the residents can gain access, and more information about that. As we've customarily done, the messages and the comments that have been made for public comment, the attorneys and myself and the board, we take those things in, and we go back and try to get the best answers we can to be able to supply the information that's needed to satisfy your questions. So please bear with us as we gather information on this fact-finding mission to be able to provide you with the best information possible to answer your questions. Some things, as we say, you may like, some things you may not like, but we're going to do our very best to make sure we accommodate and get you the answers that you need. And with that being said, that concludes our meeting, and I'll ask for a motion to adjourn. The time is 6:50. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I would like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second. Clerk Stubbs makes a motion to adjourn the meeting, second by Trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Abad? Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes, with 5 voting in the affirmative, the meeting is adjourned. Okay, y'all, my bad. Let me come back. So I went and spoke. Let me zoom out. Okay, let me see what I can say. Where is Keith Price? I really was looking for him. Get to speak to Highway Commissioner Russell. Hey, buddy. How are you? This is my friend Jace. You guys know Jace. This is who got shouted out. It's tomorrow, right? I was remembering. Yeah, but yeah, it starts tonight. Yes, everybody say happy birthday to Jace. He's such a cool kid. I mean, look, y'all. He's going to be the president of his generation. Watch. Remember that I said that. The president of the United States of his generation. Yeah. Aw. He is so sweet. This is my buddy. Thank you, buddy. You're welcome. You give the best hugs. I always say that, don't I? Yes. Yes. I'm so glad you're here. He comes to the board meetings, y'all. I wasn't just saying that. He really does. He's on my page right now. Hi, how are you? Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you guys. They're on the library, school board, right? School board. Yes. Yes. There's Miss.
Thank you for the kind words.
You know I was talking. You know what? I wanted to say more, but then I was trying to kind of not. But when I said he looks just like you, you probably knew. Everybody knew then.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Right.
You said what?
I said he do look like a little.
Man, that little boy, I could not take, you know, and I know your other family was there, but my eyes were on him because he looked so much like you. You're welcome, and thank you for acknowledging that. But yeah, you know, life goes on. Yeah, you're not bad people. No. Yeah, that's who I was talking to. Mr. Emmanuel.
Thank you so much. Why do they keep coming with that? Go to Harvey with that shit. It's happening in Harvey. Let me thank the pastor. But this is done at
What? Where?
to the spot?
Let me know.
Yeah. Oh man, look y'all, look at the shoe game. Look at the shoe game. Y'all know who this is, Mr. Kendall, y'all. Y'all remember Mr. Kendall? I want to go outside. Some people I want to speak to, but yeah, it is what it is. That's mom and that's son. When I was off camp, I was just saying, I already spoke to her. I was saying that's mom. She raised a really good boy. Is this your only child?
I have a 21-year-old.
Oh, okay.
But he's like my only child.
Oh, yeah, y'all are so tight. I love it, yes. Hey, Sergeant Storm. Hey, I'm sorry, how you doing? I'm just look at Jace, he gives everybody love. That little boy, he's all intertwined in the politics. Oh, I'm sorry. The little boy Jace, yeah. I love it, yes. Let me say hi to Trustee. Hi, Trustee Gonzalez. Hi, Trustee Gonzalez. Hi, Clerk Nesbitt. Hi, Clerk. Yes, I did. Yes, everybody knows about Jace. I love to see awesome kids, and he's an awesome kid. Of course, I would love it. You talk. You're my birthday boy. Yes.
Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, bro. And my birthday's tomorrow. Thank God that I'm still here, and amen.
Did you just hear what he just said? I love it. This little boy was on live. He asked him, did he have some words? He said what he said. And he said, thank God I'm still here, and I love it. This boy is everything. Hey, Mr. Kendall, I was getting your shoes. You know how you come stepping. How you doing? It's nice to see you. Yes, everything all right?
Everything's been excellent.
That's good. That's awesome.
Where?
Oh, I'm going to the Cubs game. I got a real busy week this week.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the crosstown. It's the rivalry. They're playing the Brewers. The Brewers leading. Yeah, they're number one. Yeah.
That was big today. I don't know about tonight. Yeah.
They beat them today?
In the
So
morning.
then it should be 1-1
It's a double
now.
game. 7 o'clock.
Oh, that's right, because they canceled. They got rained out last night. Oh, so they won one already, the Cubs? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to the Cubs game tomorrow, y'all. But yeah, that's good to know. Good to know.
Went 6-4. The early game.
6-4? Okay. And then they're playing now, you say?
Right now.
They should be. You're right. It sure was. Hey, Trustee Stanley. How are you?
Good to see you.
Likewise. I know. It's Trustee Stanley, guys. Yes. Youngest in charge on the board. Yeah, but that's Trustee Stanley. Yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna walk on out. There's Miss Janelle. She was at the thing Sunday. We had a nice time. Hey, Miss Janelle. How are you? You look beautiful. I love the earrings and the pants and the shoe. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. This is how she goes. Now, this is nice. You look so... okay. No, hey, nobody zoom in, but that is so pretty. Hey, I'm sorry. How are you?
I'm glad you had a good time Sunday. I did too.
I had, and then you know what? I thought it was over, right? I had walked kind of away because I was on the phone, but I was gonna go into the car. Another performer came up. I was up there in the front. Yes, I really had a nice time. Yes. So yeah. How's Jennifer? Good. Tell her I said, oh, she's at home working? Well, hey, you better listen to wifey. So yes. Hey, how are you? Hi, y'all. How are y'all? Yeah, that's my buddy right there. I know. I remember you, right? Remember? Yeah. They do a good job. They really do. Like, Supervisor Harris was right when he said that they worked hard on that event, because they really did. I mean, I had a chair. I didn't even need to bring it. I left it in the car because there was so much seating out there. So y'all, let's see what's going down out here. Bye, have a good evening. Thank you. How are you? Kobe Chapman. I meant to say, hey, how you doing? How's everything? It's nice to see you.
I know, I took a vacation.
Did you? You should
From this.
Oh, okay, I got it. I hear you. Yeah. Okay.
I was going to make a comment. I didn't sign it
Oh.
in time.
But you know what? Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but they do say that you can still make comments because they're supposed to like never shut it down. Like she's supposed to say at the end, anybody else, even if you haven't signed the list. I found that out after the first meeting.
Oh, if it's less than 30
that's right,
minutes.
because it is 30 total minutes.
Right,
They can
right,
take.
30 total,
But
okay.
I don't think it was 10 people, was it?
No.
No, it'd been maybe
Yeah.
right close to it, maybe 8. But you could have.
Gave Amir, well, they took a chance to come back, which was, I think, that was cool. But she got to do the same thing to everybody
So were
else
you
now.
trying to speak?
No, not today. No.
Oh, okay.
I thought about it, but I'm like,
You look nice too, by the way. I'm sorry. Look at that, y'all. Looking nice and casual, yeah. Yep. Hi, how are you? Good. Okay, I don't think I can. I don't know. I mean, not intentionally, but I won't. Yeah, no problem.
oh, what's down for you? No, I didn't see it.
I'm sorry.
How do you think it went? I only stayed for public.
You know what? It's just
Yeah,
in me. You know what? It's so telling. Because so many people like.
didn't even ask for discussion once.
Oh, wow.
I could.
The lawyer reminded him at the very first meeting that he's supposed to do that.
They know who I am. It's crazy, and it's been happening a lot more. Look,
That's because he's
and everything. People be coming up to me saying, "I'm telling you, literally."
But you know
Like different places.
I was coming around here, and what is the lady that always, she came in from the golf.
If they publish the agenda.
How you doing?
Okay.
So,
See, it's not always a good thing.
Oh, Harvey. Okay.
oh my God.
I know. Yeah. I know. It can, you know, so it can be a blessing and a curse. That's why you have to be careful. You know, how and when, you know. I mean, especially when it's distinctive. You know what I'm saying? Right. All right, well, you take care. Okay, bye. Have a good one. Thank you, I will. Okay, y'all, I guess it's time to move on. It's time to move on. So I will see y'all later, okay? I'm actually going somewhere. I'm gonna meet up with some people from here. I may go back live for a second. It'll probably just be on Facebook. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. I know it's been a while. I've been on vacation and everything with my grandson. And then the last time was a train wreck because I really wasn't prepared. So I tried to do a little better this time. Sorry for the minor imperfections. My phone fell, the tripod fell, all kinds of little stuff. But thank you for watching, you guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you for modding. For everyone that does that, I appreciate you. I couldn't even really see who I was in here because these comments scroll so fast. If I'm watching those, it's hard to read and be listening to what's going on, and I really do be trying to hear the meetings. So, you know, I couldn't really do that if I'm constantly reading. But yeah, I catch some, and when I do, I'll respond. All right, you guys, thank you. Bye. All right, how do I end? Whoops. No, okay, wait a minute.